Hey, it's David with Poe Run. Margaret's off to her sister's and to do a wool event up in New York, upstate New York, that is. And so I get to do all the chores. Today I'm going to do the sill plates on the BarnBuild, but before that, got to feed the sheep and just make sure everybody's happy. Hi, everybody. Pretty face covered. You will branches. Another beautiful morning. I should say another. Been raining nonstop for 2 days. Everything is a little moist, but I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me to come down and finish up my sill plates. I do need a 2x10 down here, which I'll go get tomorrow. Today is Sunday, so I have to go get it tomorrow. But a couple of details, part of the earlier part of the video, when I put in my sill plates on the end here, I did put 2 rows of Lexel in. After sitting on this for 2 days and thinking about it, I really only need one on the outside here. The zip is going to come over the edge, so I can seal that again, and I will be sealing that again, but I thought, you know, I only am going to put it on one side, I think. This part of the build is the barn, and it is going to just have straight board and batten on most of it. It's going to have 4 giant doors and some windows. I don't need to air seal it. And so as I was thinking about this more and more, I'm thinking, well, I'm spending $10 a tube for Lexel, ish. It's actually a little less buying in bulk. But I really don't need to air seal down here as much as I just want to do a little bit of sealing around the edges. The Lexel does provide some rigidity, especially in the parts where my sill plate is going to not be tied to the end. And the way the code works is you have to have 1 bolt within 12 inches. You have to have 2 bolts per board minimum. Okay, so I got my 2 boards. And 1 board, 2 bolts, but on this very end, this is a little wonky, and some of these are just crooked enough to warrant me wanting a little bit of, we'll call it glue, to hold it down. So I think I'm going to run one bead on the rest of this stuff. This middle section probably won't, well, the middle section is going to get a bead right down the middle. The bottom section is going to get a bead down the middle, but I will put another bead on the outside edge because I don't want any water to come down and get underneath the sill plate over time. So let's get started, and I'm just going to bang this stuff out. I've already got most of my holes drilled, so in reality all I got to do is put the stuff down. Piece. So I'm going to work on the posts. The posts for the post frame part of this are going to be made out of, if you remember from a couple of videos ago, they're going to be made out of 2x6s, 4 ply, and to put them together, I will be using an entire box. This is 500. I think I need 350 of them, of SDW Truss Ply screws. These happen to be the 6-inch ones for 4 ply. They also make 4 and 3-inch ones or something. But Simpson did the work, and it is to code to do this. No glue is needed. All you got to do is apply them. You can put them in from one side, or you can alternate them and put them in from both sides. I'm opting for the latter because it is stronger. The screws go in every 8 inches, and I made myself basically a story pole. I've marked every 8 inches. I do every other one for the front and the back, or however you want to look at it. So I've gone through, and this is not easy to see. It's got to be 3 inches up from the bottom, so I'm going to do one on each side that way. I'm kind of tired, but I was looking at this beam thinking, or sorry, this post, and thinking, it doesn't look quite right. Something's wrong with it. And I realized it's because I didn't have enough screws in it. And when I alternated my screws, I only alternated them on one side, so to speak. So now I fixed it. Basically you have up 3 inches, 3.5, and then every 8 inches alternating like so, right? These are every 8 inches. And then on the other side, same idea. You can go look up this stuff. The easiest way to find it is search for Simpson SDW built up column. Good morning, it's David with Poe Run. Started a little early today working on my posts, and I got really annoyed by bending over and trying to get these screws in. So I built a couple of sawhorses. I'm sure you guys have seen these before. Pretty basic idea in that you just make a little I-beam out of some 2x4s and then some legs and you're good to go. I made some minor adjustments to my size because I wanted them a little taller than some of the plans have him. And in theory I should level the feet and cut them off flat, but I haven't done that yet. So anyway, making this beam. putting in my screws. I have a new storyboard for making my marks, so I can make sure I get my marks on the front and back accurate. But here we go. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I would appreciate it. Have a great day. Yeah.